On my wedding day, I found out my husband was my father. My name is Amara. I was born in Nigeria but raised in the UK. Growing up, my childhood was simple but sometimes painful. My mother, Grace, brought me to London when I was only 3 years old. She told me my father died before I was born. We didn't talk much about him. Anytime I asked, she would change the subject or say, some things are better left in the past. So I grew up with a missing piece in my life. Still, I was determined to succeed. I studied hard, went to university, and later started working as a nurse. That was when I met Daniel. Daniel was charming, soft-spoken, and carried himself with a quiet confidence. He was a businessman, older than me by about 15 years, but he didn't look it. He was tall, well-dressed, and spoke with the kind of authority that made people listen. At first, I didn't even notice him. But one evening at a friend's party in London, he approached me. "You look familiar," he said with a smile. I laughed. "I doubt it. I don't know many people." From that night, we started talking. He asked about my life, my dreams, and my struggles. He listened carefully, never rushing me. For the first time, I felt truly seen. Before long, our friendship turned into something deeper. He took me out for dinner, surprised me with small gifts, and encouraged me to chase my goals. Within 2 years, I was convinced he was the one. My mother, however, was not. When I told her about Daniel, her face went pale. "What is his name again?" she asked, her voice trembling. "Daniel," I repeated. Her lips tightened. "Be careful, Amara. Sometimes, men hide things." I thought she was just being protective. After all, mothers never believe anyone is good enough for their daughter, so I ignored her unease. And when Daniel proposed, I said yes. Our wedding day was everything I ever dreamed of. A big church in London, family and friends gathered, flowers everywhere. My mother sat at the front, her hands clasped tightly, her face unreadable. As I stood at the altar beside Daniel, I felt happiness flood through me. This was the man I wanted to spend forever with. But just as the priest asked if anyone had a reason we should not be joined, a woman's voice echoed through the hall. "I object." The room froze. Heads turned. My heart skipped. It was my mother. She stood, shaking, tears streaming down her face. "You cannot marry him, Amara," she said, her voice breaking. My legs felt weak. "Mom, what are you doing?" She pointed at Daniel. "Because he is your father." The church erupted in whispers. My world spun. I felt the floor vanish beneath me. I turned